What's up, guys? So I am on the ABC Disney lot. You can kind of see the massness of it. This is where they used to shoot Blackish. I've shot a couple of things on this lot. Well, today I'm not here to shoot. Today I'm here to see the series premiere of a new Disney show called Saturdays that is about a roller skating rink called Saturdays. I actually auditioned to be one of the series regulars on the show. Came down to me, one other person. Other person got it. But that was God's will. Truly, it was His will. I'm so excited to see what the show looks like. The cast is amazing. And my good friends, Carol, Marseille, and Josh Martin are the executive producers on the show. Y'all know Marseille as the twin on Blackish. So we're going to the theater. There's a sign for the theater. And we're walking. This is why I knew I wasn't wearing heels, because I knew. Oh, I gotta take a picture. Yeah. I knew to not wear heels because they make you walk on a lot. You hear me? Walk. Hopefully this eyelash won't fall off, but if it do, oh well.
That chick angel. That chick angel. That chick angel. A boss, a wife, a boy, mommy. Yo, she's comedy. Come get your life. That chick angel. That chick angel. You might even see her on TV. Join the family. Come get your life.
Oh, this billboard is so cute. It's so cute. Oh, and the girls do so good on the show. I can't wait to see the finished product.
Right? It will be so surprised. Okay, stop. So happy. Okay, so. It's so hard. I knew it. I gotta number 3 war, y'all. Y'all feel like you about to get down. Cause stop that dance to the board right now. This one, 2, raise it down. You're just making me laugh to death. Yeah, I got a monkey one, y'all. Yeah, for like you gotta get down, get a little more right now. This one too ladies. Donkey! My friend, yeah, now the mind is now heard something. Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay. Don't say I thought, okay? Yeah, don't do one, yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do one, yeah. Oh yeah. What I'm about to get that word right now. It's a two really sound. Oh. And there's a little down looking at boys. Looking at the boys. Take me to your able to pick for an eye today. Oh. This is too wired, but not today. Ah. I really want to catch up with you. Oh yeah? Meet the people for gamers. For Fortnite gamers! Wait, I checked the episodes of that husband that day and Monday. Just not too spare. Oh yeah? Well, yeah, that's it. And he needed his weird. That means looks outstanding. Oh yeah? More than I contact. Oh! We can be for Fortnite gamers! Go for it, gamers! La la we can be for Fortnite gamers! For Fortnite gamers!
Alright, so I'm in the theater. I've been having a great conversation with Brittany. Sorry, everybody's screaming. You know Brittany from social media and television. She's such a beautiful soul. Anyways, there's the screen. They should start the screening soon, but I'm gonna leave soon after so I can get to my sister. But it's slowly but surely getting packed. Waiting for the main cast to come in so I can say hi to the girls. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think I've already seen the pilot. I have. But we're gonna watch it again.
You know, when I think about the core principles that lead our creative development, like magic, adventure, thrill, and heart, Saturdays is a show that truly aligns with our values. It is so full of fun stories, epic roller skating moves, and cool kids that I know that each and every one of you will want to hang out with after you see this show. It also has something for everyone, whether you're young or like me, young at heart. Because what I really love the most is that at its core, it's a universal story about the power of friendship and the importance of family. And I have to tell you guys that this family is truly special. So, before we get started, I'd like to take a moment to shout out a few people who helped make this series come to life. Starting with our executive producers, the ever so talented and amazing Marseille Martin. The visionary Norman Vance Jr. Great partners at Genius Entertainment, thank you for bringing your immense talent and passion to this series. We know that we would not be here without you, so thank you so much. And to our tremendous...
Okay, so premiere's over. They're having like a block party. They did airbrush bucket hats. Look, there's Carol, there's Carol, there's Carol, there's Carol, there's Carol. So I'm in the VIP room of the Waco Film Festival with my director, Felicia. Oh, let me move my arm. He's trying to take photos of these beautiful women. It is hot. I am melting. Double A? It said double A.
Double A? Here, let me just double check really quick.
You are. You're in the vlog. You're in the vlog right now.
I watch them all the time.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, my...
Right here, so 10 is
10 is somewhere. Okay, here we go. 10. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to really be able to see myself, but I'm here.
And we also have to give it up to the Waco Theater, of course, for hosting us. And Impact Entertainment, two other Houston sisters, give it up for. You guys, currently I'm a journalist in Dallas, Texas. I do exactly what I'm doing here. Oh, we got some Texas folks in here. Look, not too much. Y'all know Texas been acting a fool lately, so yeah. Anyways, yes, I'm a journalist in Dallas, Texas. I travel the country doing exactly what I'm doing here this evening, so I'm so happy that they selected me to be a part of this amazing event. Always want to uplift and amplify Black female voices, so give it up for all of you guys for making it in the building. Okay, we have been trying to do this for what, a 2-year hiatus we've been on since the pandemic. Y'all happen to be out and about?
Yeah. I'm currently working on a set in a fabulous film, and I'm playing a character, a person you might recognize. And so unfortunately, I can't be there with you tonight. But I wanted to share with you what our mission is. The world of art is a visual and visceral experience, a message that is carried through time, through history. Stage and film should be seen as a laboratory where the belief systems, the mores, the myths, and the histories, and the strivings of a people may be presented in full dimension, so that audiences might judge for themselves what is right, what is wrong, what needs to be changed, and what needs to be left alone. As an organization, we are committed to being that laboratory where we continue to ask the next question, challenge the status quo, hold up a mirror to ourselves, to our mentees, to our communities, and to us as a culture, with the ultimate goal of taking responsibility for our own destiny, to be accountable to our own self-realization, to understand and heal our past so we can unapologetically envision our future. Kelly and Brittany are movers and shakers with the same interests. That's why we've been rolling with them for the last 8 years. I hope you enjoyed tonight's program, and I'm sorry I can't be there with you. Find the good and praise it.
Say pay what you like, and the statistics show the 2% that pay will outpay the 90% that cannot afford it. And therefore, you can create your own content. So that content is king, and our show is really just about a man who had a great idea. He made it out of his own backyard, and then he was hopeful and lucky enough that Will Smith saw it. So I mean, we're in the best time ever to try to create your own content.
Come on. Well then period. Then period. Okay.
Anyone else want to jump in on that one? The helm of it being a black woman, Katori Hall. P Valley, aka Pussy Valley, is a neighborhood where I grew up, Memphis, Tennessee. So a lot of times people are thinking that they're just seeing made up stories, but it's authentic. That's how we talk, man. You know what I mean? Like that, the talk, the care, the love. Everybody knows somebody that's similar to an Uncle Clifford, a Little Murder, or Mercedes. And Katori Hall isn't stray away from putting it out there. But when we put it out there, we also have to support. And so it goes both ways.
If I can add just one thing to that, which is the reason black producers are necessary is that when you are coming from a specific culture, you don't want to have to translate it to someone else. And so, you know, I hate to keep bringing up Toni Morrison, but she's in my heart this month for some reason. And she says, you know, if I was a Russian artist, no one would say, well, can you make this comfortable for the French audience? No, they say, oh, it's Russian, so you need to speak Russian, the dialect needs to be Russian, you know, and so the producers should be Russian. And so that's what's happening for the first time in like a big way in Hollywood. And so that's why it's important. You shouldn't have to translate. And when you don't, the audience stays because they're like, oh, I feel like they're talking to me instead of talking around me to make my other counterparts don't look like they can understand. That ain't art, okay? That's called after school special. We trying to do
time, the family of Chairman Fred was on set, and Shaka King, who directed it and wrote it, was sitting across the set from me, and he looked at me. He said, "You smiled. You okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm good." And in that moment, I knew that project was going to be different because he saw me. He took time to care, and so when we have black and brown people as producers, there's a sensitivity and a nurturing that we authentically have, and when we're not afraid of showing that part, then we can bring it to sets. And sets, they don't have to be hard, and they don't have to be mean, and they don't have to make you feel lonely, and you have people who care.
I think ageism, just period, whether it's, I'm not an actress, I'm the only person up here not an actress, but I can say that just being in the public eye, being on social media, I'm going to tell y'all a funny story. This is very timely, because today yesterday I posted something, and someone said, because I'm always out in these streets. I have have gotten on my Instagram and their comment has been, sit your old ass down. You know how mean people are on social media, and they're like, just mad because I'm trying to live my best life. So it's like, you know, we have to, whether it's in films, whether it's in life, whatever it is, we have to stay as vibrant as we can. We have to live our lives, and we have to stop telling people to sit down because they're over 60 or over 50. We have to stop that because it's kind of the general consensus with people that you should just go somewhere and sit your old ass down. And so I think, you know, ageism is a thing, and I think it starts with how young your spirit is. And you have a responsibility as actresses to, all of you are absolutely gorgeous, but to keep your mind, body, and spirit young. Not young, but youthful. And so that you don't put limitations on yourself. That's number one. And secondly, you know, I am so happy to see Cheryl Lee Ralph. At this stage, and I've been a fan of hers since she was 17 years old, and I think it was, I can't remember the name. It was a movie with Sidney Poitier and Bill Cosby. Y'all wasn't even born yet. But she was in that movie, and she just stood out to me. She was 17 years old, and it's taken her this long to really get the recognition of how amazing she is. So it's never too late. And I think, you know, is there ageism in Hollywood, especially for black women? Yes. I mean, Angela Bassett is as fine as they come. Yes. She can absolutely be a leading lady. So you're absolutely right. But she's not getting those roles because she has to be somebody's mama or their grandma all the time. And that's what happens with us. So we just got to keep pushing and pushing our own people and our own agenda, and keep complaining when something like the Oscars happens. That's not taking anything away from Jamie Lee Curtis, but that was a very disappointing thing. And it's very disappointing that she has not received an Oscar, because she's, you know, an amazing actress.
You can only fake it for so long, and people move on. I'd rather them move on, and I was giving the best of myself and the most authentic version of myself, and I told my truth, and my truth was scary, and I still said it, than me pretending to fill in a role or be more marketable like I was told to do my entire childhood in this industry, and do that, and then people still move on. Yes. My why is more important, and my why will never expire. If I never do another thing, but I was authentic to me, and I ain't sell my soul for this, it just matters more, and it lasts longer.
And I cover my kids, I cover everybody I love in prayer, and that helps me to stay sane. Meditation, and when I say meditation, I'm not somewhere saying, okay, you know. It's just me thinking on, I think, trying to manifest what I want in my day, what I want for my life. And I think all of those things ground you, and they make me feel strong. When I am not, you know, if I have those days that I have to have a really early day and I don't get to pray, I don't get to spend those few minutes manifesting and putting on my armor, you know, to protect myself and to protect my family, my days don't go so well, you know. But if you start off with that, if the way I deal with it is just starting off with that, you know, every day, and having faith that everything's gonna be all right and that I'm covered. You know, I am covered. I'm still living off my mama and my grandma's prayers. I say that all the time. My kids will live off of my prayers, and their kids will live off of their prayers. It's so important to protect yourself from all the madness, and to protect your mind, and to just make yourself you know, I guess your body, spirit, and mind a sacred vessel. That's what I do believe that protects me from going through the depression, because I used to have it all the time. I used to have a lot of anxiety and fear about my kids being out there, like, you know, and but that's the thing that keeps me calm. So I suggest everybody does that and manifest And can I say one thing? I want to acknowledge my Tina's Angels. Did the second to the last film, and Joy did the last one. And Me My Way, the girl in the middle, which is greatest source of pride for me, because she is a beautiful poet. I mean, so super talented and so confident. These girls are so beautiful, and they've been in a program the very first year that I had the program, so I have to acknowledge them, because this beautiful girl, Layla, on the left, used to not think she was pretty. And now she's making films, and she saw herself on camera. This is an inspiration for all you actresses. We did a film program, and she was very shy and just not confident, and she saw herself on film, and she sat right in this spot. We had a panel for the kids afterwards, and I'm getting choked up about it. And she says, I thought I wasn't pretty, but I looked at myself on that screen, and I am beautiful.
Be more in the building. Go ahead, cry, Felicia.
This project is inspired by my mother, my sister, and my niece's project was shot in Baltimore in my aunt's house. That is a project made from love with Baltimoreans, so for y'all to feel it means the world. Thank you so much. Thank you, Angel Lakita Moore, our star, who is here.
Thank you.
Into this film. Thank you so much for y'all. Yes. Thank you, Miss Tina, Waco Theater, and I'm yeah.
That chick